Hello students, in this lecture we will see the comparison between EHVAC and HVDC transmission. Comparison is based on following three factors. Number 1, economics of transmission. Number 2, technical performance. And number 3, reliability. So one by one we will see all three factors and we will find how HVDC is beneficial and in what condition it is not good choice to transmit power through HVDC. So first one is economics of transmission. If we talk about the economics of transmission, then the cost of transmission can be divided in two parts, that is initial setup cost and number 2 is the running cost or operating cost. So in the initial cost, there is mainly right of way cost, means the cost which is incurred in the occupying the lands and area, and cost of installation of towers, cost of conductors, then insulators. So these are the initial cost. And if we talk about the number of conductor in HVDC system, in DC there are only 3 conductors, while in AC there are 3 conductors. So there is saving of cost in the installation of conductors in HVDC. While if we talk about the insulators, then for same voltage rating, the DC transmission requires less number of insulators because there are less number of conductors. So in terms of insulation, HVDC is beneficial. And if will we discuss about the skin effect, the skin effect is present in HVAC system. So in DC it is not present. So HVDC is beneficial in terms of skin effect. If we talk about the corona losses are more affecting in the HVAC system because it depends on the frequency. So corona losses are more in AC system. So in DC it is less, so it affects the choice of conductors in the transmission line. So in HVDC system, the conductor size is less as compared to HVAC. And if we compare the um, substations and stations, then in HVDC system there are there is need of converters at sending and receiving end, while there is no need of converters in HVAC system. So its initial cost is very high. And if we talk about the reactive power compensation, then it is very necessary in HVAC system. So for the compensation, reactive power compensation, it is required to set up uh, substation after every 60 to 70 kilometers. While in HVDC, there is no need to provide the compensation uh, after some distance. So power can be transmitted at long distance without any compensation. So in terms of reactive power compensation, if we talk about the reactive power compensation, then HVDC system is better than HVAC. So keeping all these things in the mind, if we compare HVAC and HVDC cost, then we can come to the conclusion that for a small distance, the cost of HVDC is high because its initial cost is high. because HVDC system requires the converter stations. So initial cost of HVDC, setup cost of HVDC is high, but its operating cost is low. So if operating cost is low and distance is increasing, then losses will matter. So after a break even distance, the HVDC will be beneficial, and the cost of HVAC will increase because the operating cost is high for long distance. Because in HVAC system, after some distance, after 60 to 70 kilometers, there is need of compensation, reactive power compensation. So it will increase the initial cost also, and after a long distance there will be operating losses also, like corona losses, skin effect losses. So from this graph you can see that up to some distance the HVDC is not economical and HVAC system is beneficial, but after a break even distance the HVAC system becomes uneconomical and HVDC is beneficial. So it is all about the comparison of economics of transmission for EHV, AC and HVDC system.